Okay, here we have John Blank taking Owen O'Flanagan. Really looking forward to this one.
Me
Both
too.
guys well versed all round. Owen obviously heading to ADCC on the back of a series of heel hook.
Wow.
It seems a,
was it 6?
Seems a lifetime ago now almost. It's almost like
it was the first trials as well.
Yeah,
did he get 6 heel hook finishes?
I think it was 6 heel hook finishes, yeah.
So John's going to be aware of that. John's fantastic heel. I mean, to win the title, he looked Adam Wojcinski.
Yeah,
you know,
quickly.
Yeah, very quickly. I think it was like a minute. So he's a really good grappler. I know people have trained him. I remember Craig Jones being very highly of him as well. Said he's super high level, super strong, super technical guy. But Owen's like really come on as another level, isn't he? He's one of Europe's brightest stars. So
yeah,
and he actually now, considering he fought on the Grapplefest a lot of times at under 80, he looks the bigger guy, doesn't he? They both weighed in at a similar size. But he's packed on a lot, hasn't he?
Yeah, no, Owen's filled out certainly, and
neither of them looking to take the bottom position, Dave, which is interesting.
Yeah, it's this, and I mean, we're in ADCC season, right, Chris?
Yeah,
when you get to it,
I was going to say that, John's, but it was more of like he was pulling to sweep, I think.
Owen knows when he goes to ADCC under that rule set, you know, you've got to have wrestling if you're going to progress through that tournament. There's no way around it, is there? And
don't forget, with this being for the title, this is a 15-minute match.
Beautiful takedown.
Takedown, lovely.
From John.
Owen's inverting, straightens that leg, and he's in as well.
He's on the leg.
He's in as well. And he is a nightmare in this position. John's dealt with it really, really well. Got the head and arm control, used that to get out of the leg lock. Owen's still got the sort of half butterfly position. Lovely entry though off the as John went to stand.
Yeah, I think what's different in to a lot of guys in Europe with Owen is, to me, even with the leg game, he's an innovator. He's not a follower. He is
making his own things up. Yeah, he's coming up with his own.
He's developing his own things. He's not borrowing from all the, we've got those top guys in America.
He's taken the good stuff and he's made things
and he's making his own things as well, which is a credit to him and his journey as a grappler.
He's got really, I mean, I've trained him, when he's been over to our gym, trained him over there, and I was more impressed with the way he got on people's backs and he's finishing from the back, to be honest. I mean, I knew about his leg locks, how good he is and everything, but I didn't realise how good his back take game, the way, he plays there. Feel a lot of clips with him, training in his gym, a lot of stuff he's coming up with.
Got some underrated judo as well. I know.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that just before we had that bit of action. I was going to say, people don't realise that he's got good stand-up, man.
Yeah, he's doing
judo since he was a kid, hasn't he?
Spent a lot of time, I think, when he was living over there with Craig Ewers for a while.
And he's down in Wales,
down in Wales.
Did he go to uni down there or something?
Yeah, I think he was at uni there. So picked up a few tricks there, I think, as well.
Yeah. I first remember him sort of sitting high level on your show, Dave, on Role Models, when he hit that beautiful arm block on Ross Nichols in the final.
I mean, if you want to say I made Flanagan, Chris, that's up to you. I wouldn't go that far, but no, but yeah, Owen's,
and he looked like a
great guy,
a skinny little kid back then, didn't he?
Yes, yeah. I was just about to say he's a good 10 kilos bigger now than he was then. Definitely,
he was like, I think he was about 73 or something then, wasn't he? Probably 15 keys. Okay, so we're 4 minutes down, mate. Best bit of action really we had was John's takedown and then Owen's entry into the legs.
Yeah, well defended by John though.
Really, he dealt it straight away, didn't he? He dealt it straight away. One of the things I always love about Owen as well is the way he grapples with that big smile on his face,
Yeah.
John in on the leg there. Looking for a toe hold. That looks deep.
It did look deep. The face of Owen told a different story, but
I just don't think he had the actual hip control, did he, to sort of finish it, but the actual foot was getting bent. I bet John's a super strong guy as well. Pretty much everyone I've met at that level are, they've say strength doesn't matter, but I think strength is a technique, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you notice when we're talking about Owen moving up to these levels now and going to ADCC, you have to look at your conditioning and your strength, and it shows in this change of body. It's no longer, you can't just turn up there as a pure grappler, you know. You have to be an athlete. You've got to be an athlete.
You've got to be in your daily helpings of acai, I think, to be getting up there with those guys.
Plenty of chicken, plenty of tuna.
Definitely.
That toe hold, although maybe not too close, definitely the biggest piece of action so far. But as you said, Chris, we are at 15-minute match, so still a long time to go in this one.
We're not even in the championship round, if so to speak, in the last 5 yet, are we? John trying to get elevation there to see if he can get in on Owen. Owen, maybe is he going to try and hunt the back from there? Or is he going to try and get on the legs himself? 9 minutes to go. Owen's passed the leg across. John's dealt with it by running around the top, looking to get that heavy. Owen framing away, John trying to get underneath that frame, use that underhook, clasp the hands together. Owen not letting him there, he's in on that leg, using like that sort of reverse de la Evil, and I've seen him doing this before. Hard position for, you know, I've tried it myself, it just doesn't seem, find it difficult, but Owen's no problem the way he sort of inverts and rolls through. Gets himself, nearly got himself into that reposition. John saw it and dealt with it. Came back up on top into the sort of a half guard, half high butterfly.
It's got to be said as well, you know, that John Blank, hugely experienced competitor, but that result against Wodzinski here really did raise a lot. And John
got 4th place, didn't he, in the 2019? And then he came over here, we got him over here. A fan of his style. Oh, he's on the arm there. Owen deals with it nicely though. And he said he took out Wodzinski in some fashion. He was vicious on those legs, straight in.
That was.
I think he's had a little bit more respect for Owen's leg game. Obviously, he's going to study those trials videos, isn't he? Knowing that he's got some real good entries. Obviously, Adam not known for a heel-up game. He's more of an IBJJF, more of a gi guy, to be fair.
Yeah.
But obviously, seriously high level in himself. Competed in the ADCC. Did he win the trial? He won the trials, didn't he? The 2019 ones, yeah.
Approaching 6.5 minutes left now. Owen in this top position. John going underneath now, looking for the legs.
Be interesting to see if this in this last 5, they're going to start to push this pace.
Almost Ruotolo style standing past.
Oh, there, is he on? Is he in into a little? Thought he was going for a little triangle or something off that, but John was very aware of it. Came up. But I think that's what Owen needs to do. Take a few risks like that. John's obviously playing tight, isn't he? Which is, you know, full respect. It shows at the level that UK grapplers are getting to now. We're starting to get respect off the Americans. Owen's in on a little leg if he can pull that through. John's seen it, he's wise to it again. But Owen's starting to be the aggressor a little bit, isn't he?
Yeah, still all to play for here. Approaching 5.5 minutes to go. Still plenty of time in this one.
Yeah.
Owen stands, John sits.
And Owen had success, didn't he, off this pass where he's running around and, you know, messing with the legs, messing with the feet. Going in there, he's not afraid to go in. He's not afraid to get into a leg entanglement at all, is he? He's quite prepared to bait it, isn't he, Owen, really?
Try and get it.
I mean, John's jumping on that toe, but it's not really, as like we explained in the rules, it isn't really a locked-in submission. So we're coming to the last 5 minutes, if you want to call it the championship round sort of thing. It's the, obviously sort of separates these for the belt fights. to elevate Owen to get underneath there. Owen's out straight away. John coming to top.
Yeah, it's almost like Owen doesn't really fight those elevations, does he?
No,
he
it's
kind of
like,
almost
when I've rolled him as well,
maybe,
he sort of just he's like, let's go into them and let's go from there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that's like, keep me away from it. Let's get out of it. Let's have nothing to do with it. He's just like, let's go in it and let's see what happens. And I do quite admire that style of grappling. Last 4 minutes, Dave.
Yeah, Owen again looking for this same entry, reefing across the top here.
Yeah, John's got that hand in all the time, hasn't he? Just
you
know, when that arm's in, you've just always got that much room to pull your leg out, haven't you?
Yeah.
He's got the triangle.
He's
locked it in. He's locked it in. Can he finish? This is a statement. Wow. It is locked in. He's attacking the arm on the other side.
Nowhere. That looks tight.
It really does look tight.
This would be an unbelievable result.
Oh, he's got it up. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Owen O'Flanagan.
Triangle out of nowhere.
That will be seen around.